Good morning. Is Wednesday, December 13th, and yes, I am back from New Orleans, so I will be doing leather work all day long. I got all of the sayas drilled and the resin arrowheads, so I will get started on stitching those on. I will figure out the snaps and then hopefully get everything else drilled or the holes punched. So I can finish the attaching process of that. So literally I'll be in the leather room of the majority of the day doing that. Other than that, here is Daniel with what he's got going on.
What is up, everyone? Apologies. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I didn't bring you any footage Saturday or yesterday. Just been busy. Me and Jake have been hammering things out here, so it definitely does help whenever Russell is here to kind of take over some of the things that he's doing and does. So I apologize, just had a lot of things going on. We've already had customers this morning, just like we've had these past couple of days. But just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I've got a few more grits to go on my batch. Basically doing my best to just get at it when I can. It has been fairly busy. Like I've said, we've got a lot of different things coming in and out of the shop, a lot of customers coming by and shopping. Yesterday we had a good amount of industry sharpening, so it's just been a great little holiday season. But we're gonna now go into our favorite place with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the Cold Steel Gold Lion Wakizashi. That's a mouthful, but here's some more. So this is a 28-inch long Damascus blade. So you can see the layers there in the steel. Very traditional construction in the handle, in the Suba area. So all of it is literally super traditional. You can see the race skin leather there. So there's a hardwood base of the handle, the race skin leather, and then the very traditional wrap on that. Comes with a black lacquered scabbard with the ties on it, so it's all good to go. Absolutely lovely piece. You've seen us talk about the gold steel, or the Cold Steel Gold Lion Katana. Well, now we also have the Wakizashi here in stock.
Right on, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up here. We'll see you on the next one. Thank y'all.
Good morning. It is Thursday, December 14th, and I will be hand stitching today. So this one is most of the way done. I've got one done, so I will be doing this one and 3 more. And literally, like, after I get all the hand stitching done, I've got to figure out I just have to do the snap for here. So I'll cut these all specifically to the length. Got the other part of the snap on it right there. It's covered from behind so it won't scratch the knife. And I'm literally just gonna get as far as I can on these sayas today. If I can get to where I'm finishing and doing edge coat, that'll really set me up well to finish early tomorrow. Hey, if I could finish today, that'd be awesome too, but we'll see. That's really it for me for today. Here's Daniel with what he's got going on.
Hey everyone, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I've got most of my batch, actually all of my batch, to buffing. It's kind of separated with how I've staged it so far. Gonna probably put a decent satin finish on most of them, just so that way I'm not sitting on the buffers too long because I have a bigger batch. Usually if I have like one knife, I can focus on it a little bit more, put a higher end finish on it. But I do want to try and get the handles today sometime. I've also got some other things I want to start getting into, just some small projects I've picked up, which includes this little guy. We've kind of jigged around here for some texture. I think it's micarta, maybe G10, but it is dyed from the customer, and I'm going to basically be doing the same thing in this bolster area to give it a little bit more grip for the customer. So I'll probably do that somewhere towards the end of the day and take on whatever else comes, because that will be basically what I take care of today. We're going to now go into our favorite spot with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the Cold Steel Tai Chi Katana. So this is a full Damascus with Hamon katana. Measures in at, I believe it's 30 inches. It might be 32. But just, again, the details that they're creating on these. And I do love the color of this scabbard. Again, it's got details like just not everywhere, but there's a lot of detail in there that goes into them making these guys. Very traditional. Again, you can remove the handle, you can really get in there. So it's got a hardwood base, it's got the ray skin. They do use a nylon and not a silk wrap just because it lasts a lot better. So yeah, this one is in stock and ready to go.
Right on, y'all. And like Russell said, it's not, you know, a little ornate everywhere, but it is another step up. And one of the things that we've started to realize is swords are selling, but people like them, and so they're coming in for them. And so we're just kind of getting deeper into them as they kind of move here. And so we're trying to have different levels of swords and qualities. And this one's going to be one of the higher end ones that we've so far brought in. So we'll wrap it up here, y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.
Good morning. Is Friday, December 15th, and I have the sayas for the Arrowhead Gyotos all done. So yesterday I got them all stitched up. I got the edge coat on. This morning I came in and I got all the snaps finished. So what I will do now is finish hand sanding. So I typically I left these all at 2000. So I'll go up one more grit, buff them, and that will get even clearer, much more similar to that. See how that one's like just a tiny bit foggy and that's super clean? I'm gonna make these arrowheads look like those arrowheads. Well, except for the color, but I mean the resin around the arrowhead. So that will be my focus today. Get them hand sanded the rest of the way, get them buffed, get edges on them. I'll have them done by the end of day today, guaranteed, for pickup later this week. So super stoked about that. Super happy to be able to, coming to the completion of this project. It's been a lot. It's been a lot more than I bargained for in some ways. Doing these, the resin for the sayas, was so much more work than I thought it would be. Oh my goodness, I respect resin artists so much more now. But hey, that's a little aside. That's my day. Here's Daniel with what he's got going on.
What's up, everyone? Just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I've got my batch pretty much ready for handles. So I've got a lot of the full tangs ready to glue up. Well, 3 of them basically. And then I'm also going to put 2 of the hidden tangs, 1 Hanasuki, 1 that's a custom for a customer, in the acid bath because they are gonna do an acid etch on them. And then I've got 2 hidden tangs that I've got to get handles started for. Once I get these kind of glued up, I'll go ahead and get a small quick refurb started and going. Depending on which one I can kind of get a good headway in, I'll pick between one of 2. But I also got done the jimping, checkering on the little folder I showed you guys yesterday. So came out pretty cool. It did add that texture. We'll see what the customer says and go from there. That's going to be the majority of my day, as well as whatever else comes in per usual. We're going to now go into our favorite spot with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about another Randall made knife. So this one is a custom, so we're clear on most of the details. So it's a Model 14 Commando. It has the regular Commando handle with no nut in the back, and it's got the Bowie brass lug style guard. And this one, you can see that big S on it right there, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That means it's stainless steel. So we haven't seen many of these that are stainless. Most of them are an 01 tool steel. So basically what we'll do is we'll just buff this up a little bit, get it to where it's that nice shiny the way brass can do, and get this one in stock after we settle on a price for it with the customer that is putting it on consignment.
Right on, y'all. And take a look at the leather sheath, as always.
Yeah.
Well built by Randall Knives. Great leather work, and just overall craftsmanship and the whole shebang.
Yeah, very, very gently used. I don't think it was ever carried, but they did store it in the sheath before they learned that you weren't supposed to do that. But yeah, you can see the little bit of wear marks where the knife was in there, but no major scratches, just a couple blemishes. Great shape.
Right on. All right, y'all, we'll wrap it up here. See you on the next one to wrap up the week. Peace.
Good morning. It is Saturday, December 16th, and I got all of the Arrowhead Gyotos and Sayas finished. I should probably show them to you, but I don't have them out. So I'll take a little video and we'll add it in. But I'm going to be working on a different type of saya today, so almost done. So this is just a wooden saya. It's got magnets inside it. I don't like doing the pins. All the chefs lose pins. So I got it glued up. I got it all routed out yesterday after I finished the arrowheads. And so I'll just get this down to the base shape, clean it up, make it all nice and pretty shiny, and be done with that guy. And then I will be trying to get a nice finish on this Magna Cut chef's knife. It's not super cooperating right now, but you know, it's Magna Cut, so that's kind of to be expected. So I'm gonna try to get where like at least the edge is just nice and super shiny, and then I want to kind of do like a full hamon etch with it. Unless I can get the whole thing super shiny, then we'll see. And then hopefully I can get a handle on that one by the end of today. We'll see how that goes. It is Saturday. So really, that's my day. Here's Daniel with what he's got going on.
Hey everyone. Just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I have got everything that I was working on yesterday glued up. So really stoked about this. I'll probably have a good amount of hand sanding towards the end of the day, which is my plan. I do want to get these two baddies in the acid bath, so that way I can get a little acid etch going. So I'll play with some wax, throw them in acid, let them kind of sit there for the good remainder of the day, and then pick them out right before I leave. I do want to get a deep etch in there, so if I can get it in the beginning of the day and let it go through the whole day while I'm here, I can monitor them and take you know, any kind of precaution that I need. That's going to be the majority of my day. I'll have some in and outs of some things that I'm working on, and then just a whole bunch of hand sanding. That's going to be what I take care of. It is Saturday. We are at a market currently, and we are going to be pretty busy because of the holidays. That's the way Saturdays have been. But without further ado, we're going to go to our favorite place with our favorite guy. Russell, what's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about the Benchmade Claymore. So this is a new one for us. We hadn't gotten the Tonto in before. So this is an OD Green Grivery. Trying to add all those words together. So push button automatic. Like all Benchmade push buttons, there is a secondary safety, so you can't fire it. You can even use it as a secondary lock, so you can't close it. Great knife shape. We have a lot of guys who really like this. Is one of the most comfortable like full-size handles Benchmade does. They love the ramp up on it, and then it's just a nice full-size knife. With a great action. It is in CPM D2, so not just regular D2, but CPM D2, and has this gray Cerakote on it. So great price point, absolutely great knife, and it's not that heavy. Like the Grivery, it's structural and it's fairly lightweight. So good looking knife.
Right on. All right, y'all, as always, please make sure you are reaching out and interacting with us however you feel fit, whether you're liking, subscribing, commenting, DMing, please do it all so that way we can just bump that algorithm up, but also interact with you guys however you guys want to interact with us. We appreciate it. We're going to wrap it up here. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday. Peace.